The Lands and Natural Resources Ministry says it is investigating claims that former Chief Executive of the Forestry Commission, Kwadwo Owusu-Afriyie, popularly referred to as John, gifted lands forming part of Achimota Forest to his relatives. A photograph of a portion of Mr. Afriyie's will went viral on social media Sunday, revealing 3 different lands said to be situated within the Achimota Forest have been distributed to some of his family members. This sparked public criticism and allegations. The actual reason for government declassifying part of the forest as a reserve was to make such allocations legal. The ministry says it takes a serious view of the matter. Let me share details of the statement with you and right on your screens. The ministry says its attention has been drawn to documents making rounds on social media which alleges that the late former Chief Executive Officer of the Forestry Commission, Kwadwo Owusu-Afriyie, had included portions of that Achimota Forest in his will and giving out same to individuals who are said to be related to him. Now, it has indicated that it is going to investigate the matter and put to rest this debate. The ministry takes a very serious view of the allegations and has requested for all documents relating to the lands in question as part of an initial inquiry to ascertain the veracity of the claims, considering that the issues that form the basis of the allegations predates the tenure of the current minister, Samuel Jinapor, MP. It is important that he is seized with the full facts to enable him take appropriate action if indeed there is any merit in the claims. Now, the ministry assures the general public and the good people of Ghana that it will ensure that the national interest is protected at all times, especially in matters pertaining to the Achimota Forest. Now, head of our research desk, Raymond Akwa, has seen a copy of the 12-page will. He's in the studio with me to speak on that will. Raymond, take us through first the portions that has become, has gone viral and which has sparked this debate.
So now it's the part to do with what's related to Achimota that's been put out there. In this case, there are 4 parcels of specified and unspecified areas of land in the Achimota Forest, which the late politician has actually given to specific people in that world purportedly.
Okay.
Now, on page 4 of the world, Sir John is said to have actually given part of the Achimota land, which states clearly, I give my land situated at Achimota Forest in the name of Jake Pro Limited and measuring 5.541 acres to the following persons. So he names Achimota Afriyie, Eva Afriyie, IVF, Akua Afriyie, and Elizabeth Asare Boatin. Then there's also Michael Owusu, and gives them 1 each acre, and then the 1.541 is going to Michael Owusu. On page 5 of the world, it is stated that I give my land also situated at the Achimota Forest in the name of Faso Limited and measuring 0.987. And let's not forget, Jackie Pro is a company different from the Faso Limited here. And that land actually measuring 0.987 acres to my nephew, Michael Owusu, Jalbuedu, and nephews. There are 3, Jalbuedu and Kwabna Amoatin forever. He also mentions that on the same page that I jointly own a piece of land at Achimota Forest with Charles Owusu. And of course, I mean, many who believe in this document and its authenticity are of the opinion that this same Charles Owusu, the gentleman, was his PA at the time. So to Charles Owusu, upon my demise, my portion of the land should be given to Ruth Koko Odonko. So he owns a piece of land in the same Achimota Forest with Charles Owusu. That portion should be given to Ruth Koko Odonko. I mean, that's not all. On the same page 5, and still on the Achimota Forest, he said, I give my portion of land that jointly owned at the Achimota Forest in the name of DML Limited to Elizabeth Asare Boatin, who at the time of making this will is domiciled in the USA. And this bequeathing is done forever. The former head of the Forestry Commission also states that he owns some areas of land in the Ramsar area, in Sakumono, in Accra, generally. And because you mentioned the other properties, if you put them together, it is purported in that world that there are houses, lands, KJTR market stores, gold production investments, and money in local and foreign banks as the properties to be distributed among the named persons in the world.
Oh, okay. So now, you mentioned 3 companies in that will, and those companies are supposed to be for Charles Kojo Free.
There's no reference to whether or not he owns them or not.
Okay.
But it's just that the land, which was perhaps registered in the name of those companies belongs to him. Okay. That's why he's distributing his shares in them.
In them. Now, the ministry has been reacting to this on Facebook. What has it been saying? So
the minister, as you read earlier, is actually saying that this particular arrangement and many of the sales related to it and what is in the will, which is out there, has come to the notice of the ministry. They have actually decided to investigate and get to the bottom of the matter. So the minister has asked for documents in relation to it because most of the activities happened at the time that he was not in office. Okay. Indeed, Minister Samuel Bujnapo says that it is important he sees with the full facts to enable him to take appropriate action, if any, and if there's any merit in the claims in here detailed.
Have we heard from the Forestry Commission?
Not so far.
Raymond Akwa is head of our research desk. I mean, this is something we're monitoring, and the minister give timelines as to when investigations will be ready for the public to know the next step to take. We'll be following keenly and we'll bring our viewers updates on this one.